welcome to another exciting episode of Nurture You podcast. Today, we'll be talking about music, the Harmonious blend. Right beside me is my amazing co-host, Francis Isangeli.
That's right, Colin, and today we have a special episode lined up for you. One that blends the rhythm of music and the beat of technology. But before we go into the topics, let's take a moment to discuss what music and technology really means to us personally. Right beside me, I also have
and Karen Chimampa.
For me, music is a powerful and emotional force that brings out the feeling in humans. Back in the days, we had vinyl records, and now we have streaming apps which are at the touch of our palms.
I totally agree. Music is like a universal language. You don't really understand some songs or the language spoken in those songs, but you still vibe to them, you still go along with the beats, and you still enjoy it. I also want to say that music can also be a form of learning. For example, when we're all children in our nursery school, kindergarten, most of the things we learned are through music. For example, our rhymes and things like that.
But it also makes me wonder if technology has enhanced creativity of music or diluted it. What do you think, Fable?
Nowadays, technology has made it easier for anyone to make music. With just a computer and a kit software, you can make music at home. And technology also helps artists around the world work together. With new AI tools, even the process of mixing and recording music is now getting easier and accessible to everyone.
I think I like that point. Will Karen like to share a few?
Yes, technology has advanced the creation of music and has made it easier in many aspects. For example, it's easier to film music videos, record the videos, and edit them in many different ways that weren't possible without technology. It's all about the balance.
I think AI has also been a savior with the auto-tune to help some bathroom voices or singers everywhere around the world. I also like to say that music is a universal language. We have different beats, different rhythm, different melodies in the music, and it makes it harmonious blend. Then the next question is, what do you guys think the place of music in the human life?
Okay, let's start with, like you said, place of music in human life. Music has always been part of our lives. We have music in our celebrations, even in our studies and in our motivations. So I want to ask, Karen, why do you think music is so essential to most of us?
Because music is a language that all of us can understand. Even if music is sung or even if music is in another language, everyone can understand music. And music helps to release stress, helps to add energy to everything. If we're having an event and you add music, it just makes the event like plus 100 times better.
I think music, for me, is not just a form of entertainment. Music is quite a powerful tool for expression, emotional expression, and connection. Because across cultures, throughout histories, we found out that music is used for.
How about what do you guys think?
Back in the day, we required big to record a single piece. But now, you can create a hit song in your bedroom just with the use of a computer and a few equipment which might not cost much.
I think it has been a game changer in the music industry because you have different softwares that make it easy for anyone to produce music without using an expensive equipment.
But it also raises the question, does technology make music more organic or does it just make it sound techy?
I think technology makes it creative, like helps artists come up with fresh melodies or make them creative on particular things.
So my intake on this is that technology helps us to build on what we already have, but at the same time, we have to know the balance, because if we use too much technology, it's obviously gonna sound weird, because we humans have a certain way that we sound like.
For me, I think it's more of the balance to using technology, because it allows creativity, but it might sound more robotic at some point if you use AI. Like if you use more of AI, it sounds robotic and it removes the realness and creativity in the human voice.
What just came to my mind is that making music is now easier. Anyone can do it in their bedroom with the use of technology. And what I think is that it makes it hard for people who do natural music with natural instruments to stand out better. What do you guys think of that?
For me, I think having acoustic instruments like the guitar, it has that Mexican feel. You're playing different chords with your palms and you are feeling that thing in your soul, or it's bringing the emotion out, and you can have a smile on your face and it brings out the joy in you. Then I have this question: would AI be a threat or an opportunity for musicians who develop music in the 21st century?
I think AI is a bit of both an opportunity and a threat. On the positive side, it is giving artists new ways to be creative, making them come up with new melodies, and it's also making music accessible to anyone, especially those who don't have experience in music. On the other side, there are some challenges. AI can take people's job, like producers, composers. So I also hear some people argue that AI lacks human emotions, but I think it's up to us to balance that, because with what makes music unique.
I can't even imagine AI generated Grammy speech saying thank you to my data processors or my cloud for believing in me to produce this song or to make this song popular worldwide.
That would be funny. That would be really funny. Now we want to talk about music careers beyond singing. Most of us think that the only music careers we have are singing or just being an instrumentalist. As Karen, what do you think about other music careers? Can you give some examples?
Okay, so we have the producers, the people that actually go behind the scenes to shoot the music video or to make the audio recording, the professionals. And we also have the songwriters, the people that actually write down the song based on the emotion that the song is meant to convey.
And we should not also forget music education, people that teach people about music.
It has been a great discussion. We've covered everything from music roles in our lives and AI generated beats and beyond. Big thanks to our amazing guests, Karen, Favor, and my co-host Francis. You guys rocked it. And of course, our huge thanks to our listeners online. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and hit up our social media, breathingarenacollege.com, on YouTube, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Until next time, keep the music playing and don't let AI steal your playlist.
Bye-bye.